Chapter 3, Diving Skills. To enjoy diving, you must be able to combine your knowledge of the underwater environment with the ability to handle your equipment under a variety of conditions. You must have the confidence to operate your gear by feel, because your mask will restrict much of your vision. In your NAUI Scuba Diver Certification course, you learn the basics of diving, but you become a knowledgeable diver only through additional experience and further training. Developing good snorkeling skills is fundamental to being a good diver. You must know the proper use of your mask, snorkel, and fins. Each time you don your mask for diving, you'll need to prepare it so it will not fog. The most common way to prevent fogging is to apply a few drops of anti-fog solution, rub the solution on the inside of the lens, and rinse the mask thoroughly. An alternate is to use saliva, but many prefer commercial products. The snorkel is usually attached to the left side of your mask strap if your regulator comes around your right side. The snorkel should hang so that the mouthpiece comfortably reaches your mouth and the top is properly positioned behind your head when in use. If you are wearing heel strap fins, adjust the straps around your heels for a snug, comfortable fit. Have your booties on when you adjust the straps. Making straps too tight can cause your feet to cramp. If the straps are too loose, your kick will be awkward and inefficient, your foot might cramp, and you might lose a fin. When you are ready to dive, you don or put on most or all of your gear at the dive site. Depending on your gear, your wetsuit is usually the first piece of gear you put on. Sit down when you put on your booties to avoid falling. Your feet must be either completely dry or completely wet for the booties to slip on easily. Your fins must be donned at the water's edge. Always use a figure 4 position when donning your fins. Steady yourself by putting one hand on your buddy's shoulder or on the boat's rail. Hold your fin by the side strap where the blade and foot meet, put your foot in, slide the heel strap up and over your heel. If you must move, be sure to move by sidestepping or shuffling your feet backwards. Never try to walk forward in your fins. To don your mask, position the mask on your face, slide the strap over the back of your head, and check the skirt of the mask to make sure that no hair is caught under the skirt. If you are using a snorkel, place the snorkel in your mouth and adjust it along the strap. Your fins provide you with thrust and stability in the water. You can move your fins in a number of ways to create propulsion. The most common is the flutter kick. When you kick with fins, your kick must be slow, deliberate, and wide. You sweep up and down from the hip, keeping your knees almost straight and your toes pointed. If you want to move faster in the water, simply kick harder and longer with the emphasis on your downstroke. If you bend your knees too much and pull your upper legs up towards your stomach, kicking as if you are pedaling a bicycle, your fins will slip back and forth in the water, producing very little thrust. On the surface, modify your stroke to keep your fins in the water. When you are kicking on the surface, make sure you have enough air in your BC to make you buoyant, so if you get tired, you can stop kicking and rest. You can also use the dolphin kick when diving. When doing the dolphin kick, keep your legs together and knees relaxed and alternately bend forward from your hips and then arch your back. This movement causes your body to move through the water just like a dolphin. Breathing through your snorkel while face down in the water will help you conserve energy. You breathe slowly and deeply so you get good air transfer through the snorkel tube. Be sure to swim in a horizontal position and that the end of the snorkel is positioned at the back of your head to keep the open end out of the water. There are a number of dives called surface dives to get underwater. To perform a good surface dive, you must be weighted so you are neutrally buoyant at the surface. The key to a successful surface dive is to get as much of your body out of the water as possible. There are two common headfirst dives, the pike dive and the tuck dive. To do a pike dive, point your hands and arms at the bottom, bend forward at the hips, snap your legs up in the air until they are in a straight line with the rest of the body, and kick to continue your descent as soon as your downward momentum begins to decrease. To do a tuck dive, tuck your legs to your chest and at the same time rotate your body to a head-down position. Extend your legs up into the air so your body is in a straight vertical line. For a feet-first dive, position yourself upright in the water, spread your legs forward and back into a split position, kick your legs together, and bring your arms forcefully down. If you are free diving, before you do a surface dive, you want to breathe in and out deeply a few times before you take in a deep breath of air and hold your breath to do the dive. If you breathe in and out deeply and rapidly for more than 3 breaths, you lower the level of carbon dioxide in your body. This can be a problem. When you do your dive, you use up the oxygen in your lungs, but do not build up enough carbon dioxide in your body to the point that you feel the need to breathe. This can cause you to lose consciousness or black out underwater. This is called shallow water blackout. Remember to limit your breathing to just a few deep breaths before a breath hold dive. Water can enter your snorkel through the open end from waves, from accidentally dipping the end of the snorkel in the water, and from doing a dive. There are 2 ways to clear your snorkel quickly and efficiently. You perform the blast clear by exhaling air from your lungs forcefully as you surface from a dive. The displacement clear uses the least amount of energy and removes the water from your snorkel by the expansion of a very small amount of air you exhale into the snorkel as you surface.